All right. Welcome back to the M25 show. My name's Albert.
My name is Eddie.
And I'm Steve. Oh,
Oh, did we miss somebody?
I'm sorry. I'm so used to. I'm sorry,
How
listener.
rude.
How
Oh.
rude.
Yeah. Well, you know what? To be fair,
I'll give it to you. I haven't been here for a while.
yeah.
It's been a while.
How rude.
Sorry.
Let's try it again. Let's try it again with Alberto.
All right. Welcome back to the M25 show. My name's Albert.
I'm Eddie.
I'm Melissa.
And I'm Steve. And we did it right this time.
Yeah, we're just
Oh
Steve
my
will
god.
do some editing after the show.
Oh,
So I cut that little part off.
I totally forgot. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Well,
I
Oh
know.
my.
we know Steve's fast with the women, so he gets it done quick.
I
He
do.
blew all
Finish it
over you
before it
before.
starts.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
you,
I jumped the gun.
you didn't get your panties off this time, man. He
Right.
just blew.
Yeah, he got so excited.
Oh my goodness. Well, it feels like we've been gone a while, have we?
Yes,
It feels like it.
Has
A
it?
week?
We've gone a week.
2 weeks,
Has it been? We haven't done a show in 2 weeks.
and unless it's been gone even longer.
I know.
Oh,
Gosh.
we've been off for 2 weeks. Really?
Yes, we
For
took-
Thanksgiving. That's right.
Oh yeah, Thanksgiving.
And then somebody
Ooh.
had a stuffy nose or whatever last week.
Who had a
I'm
stuffy
sick.
nose? Oh, Eddie was sick.
Eddie
That's
was
right.
sick.
I'm still sick.
He had a boo boo.
Oh my gosh, I can't
And
even.
then I
remember.
was sick, and then I went on vacation, and then I had to work.
It was a disaster.
There's just no dedication here. Sorry,
Being,
sorry to our faithful listeners and
Oh
watchers.
my! What are you talking about? No dedication. Get out of
being,
here.
Uh,
being sick
Man.
sucks.
And
yeah.
then about 1 week ago, I got a text from Steve. You want to do the show? Eddie's sick.
Oh, I left it up to you. For all I know, I'll come on alone or
Yeah,
with somebody else.
here's the sad thing. I looked at my phone like around what would be 8:15,
Mhm.
and there was no text. So I get here, I start setting up everything. I go back to my phone around 8:47, and Steve texts me like 2 minutes after I last looked at my phone.
Hmm.
So I had everything set up. I'm out. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, calm down. Very rarely that I do not come to the show. Very rarely. Hey, everybody was taken off, and I was like, okay, well, it's just gonna be me and Alberto. So I'll ask him if he wants to call it off. You didn't say nothing like, no, let's do it. He said, okay.
Yeah.
So I was
Yeah.
like, all right.
I don't know what for. We're just gonna end up fighting anyway. So
Oh my gosh.
we got Alyssa here. Everything's gonna be under control today.
Yeah, I'll
Well,
put you guys all in your places.
Mom and her chancla, she'll keep the kids in line. What was that look, Eddie?
Yeah, I would have came on last week, but I was all congested and coughing and wouldn't be
Yeah,
good.
we know, Eddie. We all know.
I was
Would've-
like that one time too.
Yes, but yeah, Alyssa sounded like a man.
It was like there's the old day. We thought it was Will for a second.
It's like, damn, Alyssa, you better take the month off.
And she did.
Yeah.
You did.
All of November.
Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Well, it's good to be back. We had a couple weeks off. Some of us had a month off, but most of us had a couple weeks off. And let me see here. 80s. Alberto in the 80s, what is it, mid 80s, early 80s?
Mhm.
Were you just a toddler, or were you
7,
at
8?
least you were
I was-
7 or 8?
Teenager.
What
No,
were
not
we? We were
teenager.
teenagers.
We're
weren't we?
teenagers.
We're
Mhm.
teenagers.
Junior
Well,
high.
we're gonna go to a blast from the past.
Blast from the
Now
past.
I guess back at what, 80,
84.
84. Is that when the breakdancing hit, or was it before then?
It was I want to say 82, 83.
Yeah, because I was just still in junior high, so it was 82,
Yeah, it was like 7th grade.
83.
I remember.
So it started, about 7th, 8th grade. Eddie was
Yeah.
probably what, 9th or 10th? If,
Eddie was,
Yeah.
I think, in college.
Eddie,
Eddie was in high school, but it was kind of like the 21 Jump Street kind of thing.
Yeah, I got,
he did
I
a
got held,
double.
I got held back a couple of years.
He held himself back a couple of years so he could do good in sports.
He
Making
was,
fun of white-
what's his name? John Travolta in Welcome Back, Kotter. What is it? Vinny Barbarino?
Vinny Barbarino.
Barbarino.
But anyway, our guest today is, remember that movie Breaking, Alyssa?
Yes, I used to love it.
Eddie?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that movie? I think we talked about it a little bit.
Yep.
Are you sure you remember it this time? Because last time I asked you, yeah, and then I asked you about it, and you didn't know nothing about no scene.
I remember the movie, but
he was describing Nightmare on Elm Street.
I remember the movie, but it was a long time ago. I mean,
Yeah,
and it's hard to find.
I remember
Eddie was
the movie.
talking about the guy with the glove with the knives. It's like, no, wrong movie.
Not wrong movie. You know what? It is hard to find. I tried to look it up to watch it again. Couldn't find it nowhere. You'd have to actually buy it. I think on Amazon they have it DVD or VHS or DVD or something like that. But usually you can go to YouTube and watch anything. You can't even watch it on there.
No, it's hard to find.
So I wanted.
We don't even have a DVD player anymore.
Well, Eddie, I don't think you would have watched it anyway.
Right?
But you guys remember Ozone and Turbo, right?
Yes.
Well, Eddie, do you remember Turbo?
I remember Ozone. No. Which one? I don't remember.
I like how Eddie tries and then he just gives up.
All I remember is Boogaloo Shrimp. That's all I remember from that.
That's Turbo.
That's him.
Oh, okay.
That's Turbo.
Well, then I do remember that.
And then Shabadoo is Ozone, and he passed away.
Yes, he did. Mm-hmm. I remember that. That's too bad we couldn't get him on. I bet if we had a little longer, we would have. And then the same with the Pop and Taco. He passed away just a little while ago too. We could have if I would have acted sooner. But we get to have Mike. His name's Michael Chambers. But Michael Boogaloo Shrimp Chambers. A lot of people know him from the movie Turbo.
From the movie Breaking.
Oh, from the movie Breaking, they know
Turbo.
him. But do you think a lot of people know him by that name only, and they call him Turbo, or do you think people know his name?
I think a lot of people call him Boogaloo Shrimp. I knew him as Boogaloo Shrimp, and when I honestly, I think I met him once.
Oh.
I used to have a friend who was into breakdancing, and I remember I think I met him once. I can't remember if it was at Studio K. I know I met Ice-T at Studio K.
Studio K.
But I want to say I think I met him too there.
So he was at Studio K and not at Knott's? Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Was he dancing? I hope.
Oh yeah, that's what Studio K was.
That's what Studio K was.
Okay, well, wait a minute. No, I said was he dancing, not was there dancing.
Oh, yeah, I mean, always, they're breakdancers, so that's what they do.
Alyssa,
I can't remember if it was Studio K or Anaheim Convention Center.
Cloud 9?
No, Cloud 9 was more for like the white people.
Oh, wow.
They had like the K-rock
that's where
music.
Steve was every day.
Oh, stop. Well, wait a minute, Alyssa. You said that you think you met him. How would you not know if you met?
I can't remember if it was him because. Okay,
was it Eddie?
Honest, when I met Ice-T, met Ice-T, I didn't even know who he was. He was not like famous yet. No. And I was like, "Who's that?" And I just thought it was a funny name. I'm all Ice-T.
Alyssa back in the day, she met all the celebrities, so they were all the same to her.
Alyssa had them all. Had them all before they got famous.
Yeah.
Hey, I heard something about Ice-T. I don't know. Was he dating somebody from Fullerton or around the area? I heard a rumor.
I think so.
I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was Coco.
Coco. I don't know where she was from, but no. That's why I think that's the whole reason why he was at Studio K.
To Ice-T?
Yeah. But I have no idea. I don't remember. I just remember sitting, they used to have like little benches and he was sitting on the bench and I sat down and one of my friends is like, oh, hey, this is Ice-T. And I'm like, who's Ice-T? And I'm like, oh, nice to meet you. And like, we just sat there, and
look at Alyssa could have been Mrs. T.
Right. I could have.
She could have been Mrs. T.
Just kidding.
Let's send Alyssa pictures to Ice-T, see if he remembers her.
Like, oh yeah, I remember her.
Probably not. I mean, he's so much older than I was.
Alyssa's not telling the whole story.
There's a little more. There's a little more to it.
I was like, I think I was in junior high. I was in junior high.
What stays at? What is it? What was that at?
Studio K. Yeah.
What happens at Studio
K stays at Studio K.
Right. Oh my gosh! Hey, our friend Ramon's on. He must be out of. For the day on the yard. out of a sale.
He's a pumping iron.
Yes, we're just waiting for Michael Chambers, Boogaloo Shrimp. That's what people know him by. Apparently, that was his name before he even did the movie.
Yes, he probably.
And,
I'm assuming he was discovered breakdancing and then was, asked to be in the movie.
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
Yeah,
we're gonna find out how this all happened. And yeah, I remember when the movie came out. I mean, I wasn't. I knew about breakdancing and all that, but and I was surprised that I liked the movie. It would be something that I would have thought, wouldn't be my kind of thing, but I liked it. I don't know if it was the dance scenes or the battles or.
Yeah.
It was very cool. It was a classic back then.
Yeah, everybody did it. It was popular.
And what's funny is I didn't know they had a part 2, right?
Oh yeah, the Electric Boogaloo.
And it came out that same year.
Oh, did it?
Yes, in '84. I think the first one came out in May, and they pushed the second one out. The first one did so good, they pushed the second one out before the end of the year. Crazy. So, too much. So we're just waiting for him to come on. I'm sure he's probably figuring out the link thing.
Oh.
But I don't think I've never even used our own link. Alberto, it's easy to use, right? You just click it and write your name. Have you've used it before, right?
Yes, it's easy. I think we've all used it. It's up to you because you go straight to the website.
It's easy. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
Yeah,
okay.
This Luddite right here, Eddie can do it.
If Eddie can do it, anybody can do it.
Eddie can't even do Instagram, but he can do that.
Right.
I can do it. I just choose not to.
Eddie, do you want to have a battle with Ramon? You want to take it back to the '84? Yes, he says he likes breaking and your knee hurts.
My knees aren't the same no more, so I can't.
What are you gonna do? Moonwalk on your knees or what? Eddie just does one move. He spins on his knee in a circle.
You drop on your knee and spin.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Jeez.
Too much.
No wonder your knees are fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of things I was reading about him, and as soon as he comes on, I guess I just gotta wait because I gotta ask if they're all true about the moonwalk, about I guess. See, we had to ask him. I just hear these things that he was already traveling around with famous musicians before he even got in the movies. And, you hear things, but you don't know unless you hear it from the person if they're true. And we're just waiting for him. Hopefully he comes.
Yeah.
Alyssa said, I'm excited to see, have him on the show. And I go, yeah, me too. I messaged him and he was kind enough to message back. And he asked a few questions, of course. And then I answered him and must have been the right answers because he's all, let's do it.
Nice.
So
you say, what am I getting myself into?
Right.
He's all, is that Eddie guy going to be there? He said, I don't know. I might have to pass.
You can challenge it.
Yeah, I actually have a song. When Alyssa popped on before the pre-show or on the pre-show, there was a song that he's a singer too. I didn't know this. That they redid that song, Ain't No Stopping Us. They redid it with another musician, but Turbo actually sings on it. He sings the chorus part.
Nice.
So that's another thing we could ask him. So see what he's been doing and how life has been, because it's been a while since '84. And I do know one thing. He was 16 when he did that movie. I didn't know he was that young.
Wow.
Well, he's only 4 years older than me.
You were 12.
I was 12.
You were 12 in '84?
Yeah.
You were okay. So '84. You were my age probably. So you were like in the 7th or 8th grade or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
7th grade, and then because I graduated when I was 17, so I was always a young one.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I was the youngin' in that.
Yeah, in my age group.
Yes,
my class.
Parents back then, I was too. I graduated at 17. Parents, as soon as they could get you in school, they just threw you in there.
Yeah,
I graduated.
I think it was the cutoff.
Yeah,
there was a weird cutoff. There was a weird cutoff.
It was December.
I think if you turn 5 by December, you can go in as a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. That's us.
Eddie was 21 when he graduated high school.
Eddie started kindergarten when he was 8.
I was 16 when I graduated high school.
Yeah.
Oh, get out of here!
Yeah.
Crazy.
Graduate.
No, I was 17.
So you were
We were
young
all 17.
In '84, I was a sophomore in high school.
in '84. So we were in 7th.
I was
God,
graduating.
man.
I was graduating 8th grade in '84.
That's right. Went to high school in '85, right?
Graduated in
85,
'89.
89. Oh shit! Well, Eddie, you got us beat on everything, huh?
I do.
Always try to one up us.
I graduated in '86.
Oh shit! I just
Jeez,
was barely getting my feet wet.
Yeah.
I was getting out of second grade.
Oh, boy.
Second grade. Oh man. Alberto was just learning his colors.
He was learning his sight words.
Oh my
What did I
god.
do in second grade? That was when you used to plant the seeds,
It's ABCs.
and you
Oh,
like,
in
you
the
would,
Ziploc bag.
yeah, or no, we would get the milk carton. I think so. We had we put some in the closet, some went outside, some we just put in water, and we saw all the possibilities.
See, I was already planting my seed in junior in high school.
And he was already a dad.
Alberto's planting seeds in a milk carton, and Eddie's planting seeds in women.
Future wife.
And it was
Was that the
Planting
one with
different
with the brother came in and you had to run for your life naked?
oh,
Yeah, that was scary. That was scary.
Have you
Talk
ever
to
done
him.
hot Steve like that?
Jump the walls and stuff. Oh man.
no, I was
we
never.
need to have that guy on the show. I want to hear his side of the story.
I think he's in Vegas. I think he lives in Vegas now.
Oh, listen, you should have said hi.
Yeah, we should ask him to come on the show, and we can let
Right,
him
reminisce
know what really happened. He probably wondered what that smell was when he went in there.
I think his sister still lives in California, but she's
It's
actually
both
my
on.
Oh,
my
he's-
neighbor. My
Eddie
neighbor's
knows-
sister.
You still know where she is, huh?
My
See,
neighbor's
Eddie?
sister.
If
And
you
he's
had
right by the
Facebook,
house
you'd
every
know
once
where
in a
all
while.
these people were.
Yeah, her sister still lives next door to me.
Next door to you?
Yeah,
Let's
her
have them both
sister.
on. You know, for the lady, just don't turn on the camera so your husband won't know. Or maybe both of them, because he might know the brother.
Alyssa, have you ever been with a guy at his house, and then the sister or brother came home, or parents?
No,
The older big brother.
no.
The older brick. Well, in her case, it would be the sister, like the sister you're friends with.
Well,
No.
the older, bigger brother shows up, pulls off the little brother, and then he continues.
Well, he
No.
was the older, bigger brother.
Oh,
Alyssa was with.
Yeah,
That
that's
guy
what
at
I
the
was with, the older, bigger brother.
that guy at the time he had already been in prison and stuff.
Damn.
he almost went back the next day.
Damn, he must have went back for good.
Just imagine, in a different timeline, it's just me, you, and Alyssa, and Eddie's dead, and the guy's in prison
Oh, my God.
watching the show.
Yeah,
Parallel universe.
he had already done time and stuff. That's what I think. That's what scared me. He looked mean. Like,
Why didn't
No,
you
it's-
just? How come
Huh?
you couldn't go out with her, like, for reals, or you just wanted to? I don't understand. You
No.
couldn't go out with. I know you were sleeping with her. I get it, but why couldn't? Would it have been okay with the guy if you dated her? Or is that a
probably
no?
no.
Or did he know the
No,
real
but
Eddie?
I had a girlfriend, so I
Oh, so you were cheating?
it was just
Oh,
a
Oh,
one
you
thing.
were a cheater.
damn.
Oh, Eddie, the
Oh,
story.
there
keeps
you go. That's what you get. You get what you deserve.
So
Cheater.
maybe he should have
Cheater.
caught you.
Yeah,
Eddie the
right.
adulterer here.
It should have caught me.
Yeah.
So what happened,
You
Eddie?
taught you a
Okay,
lesson. You know how to respect women.
what happened
Karma.
if he did that and did catch you, but he didn't do nothing to you, but he went and slept with your girlfriend,
Oh,
and he videotaped it and said, "All right, well now we're even."
I high five him.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, stop! Eddie would have been crying. He'd
was
still be in
much-
therapy
He
today.
was much bigger than me.
Oh, so you'd be nothing you
Okay,
could do. Huh?
T-Bone?
Nothing I could do.
Sit in his room angry. Motherfucker.
T-Bone from Friday.
Or who's that guy in that one movie who I don't know what the movie's called, but I picture him. He's a bald dude, and the movie's about a young black man, right? and he lives. I don't know if he lives with his mom or something, but her boyfriend comes over, and he sleeps with her that night, and he's just going to town on her. And then in the morning, he's making breakfast in just an apron, buck naked. And the sun comes out.
No, it's not Baby Boy,
That's
is it?
yeah, Baby Boy.
I don't
It's
know.
Baby Boy with Snoop Dogg.
Big old.
Snoop Dogg's in it.
It's a big old dude. Yeah, that's
Tyrese. Is it Tyrese is in there? Is it Tyrese?
Oh
He's
yeah,
the
that is him,
son.
huh? That's the kid, the boy, right?
Yeah.
It's a Ving Rhames, the
He's
boyfriend.
kind of a big. He's a big
Yeah, he's
dude.
a
Right?
big guy.
I think I know the movie. I just never saw it.
And he has like a not lacy but like ruffled apron on.
He's got nothing, no underwear. Nothing. The guy come in. He's looking at him.
Yeah,
Guys
that's
took-
Baby Boy.
What did the guy say anything to him? The dude that was with
I
his
don't
mom.
remember. I don't know if he said like, "What are you looking at?" Or I don't remember. I have no idea. I can't remember, but I remember the movie.
Oh my gosh, that's too funny.
Yeah.
Too funny.
Oh man, let me see. I'm gonna take a quick look right here, see if he's messaged that he's having trouble, or maybe he's dancing.
He's warming up.
Warming up.
Let me see. No, nothing here.
You sure he knew that? Yeah.
Oh, that's him. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He knows. I messaged him last night, and he said okay. So,
You sure you told him Pacific time?
yes. I think
Well,
he's
yeah,
out
because
here.
then
He's out here. He's out here. He's in this area.
Yeah, he's from Wilmington.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure I did, and what I've sent a few messages that, and I put 9 a.m. So he knows. We'll just see what happens. So I guess we'll just continue with the show then.
Just chat away.
Okay. Well, okay. Let's talk about this. So this girl, this basketball player, gets released from Russia.
Oh,
Okay.
Brittany Gaines, or is that her name?
Yeah,
Whatever.
Brittany Grimes or whatever.
Grimes, or yeah.
Grind.
And
Grinder? Is it Grinder?
Greenier or whatever. Her name's not important.
Yeah.
All we know, the Merchant of Death is out and back
the
to
merchant. They swapped her for the Merchant of Death. That.
Arms dealer?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, hey, anybody that gets arrested, their family members. I mean, it's hurtful. I get it. You don't want your loved one in any jail, whether it's in America or especially abroad. And
locked up
pretty
abroad.
much, not even a jail, a Russian work camp. I mean, that's
yeah, well, just anywhere, just getting in trouble and going to jail or whatever.
Foreign country.
Nobody likes that. Of course, they want their person out, but. I mean, if it was one of us or just a normal person, you get in trouble. You get in trouble. I mean, I don't know if that's what she got, if that's a harsh sentence, but I've heard of people out here in the United States. In some states, they get years in prison for marijuana.
Well, she's lucky. Like there's countries that'll shoot you on the spot if you get caught with.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. What country is that?
I think there's like Haiti. No, not Haiti, but there's countries that'll
like the third world countries.
Yeah, third world countries. They don't tolerate that stuff.
So they don't. That's drug free, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Man,
But then it's like, whatever's legal here in the United States doesn't necessarily mean it's legal everywhere else. So, in my opinion, why are you taking contraband to another country?
I mean, there's a lot of reason why it would have happened. You don't know. With her, she's probably traveling a lot. This is one thing, you got to have, especially when you go to different countries, have different luggage, because you don't know. With her, maybe she just had it in the suitcase and
forgot.
Your little, I guess those vape pens, they got little cartridges, and that's what she had. I mean, in the previous show, somebody here said that she had a duffel bag full of weed. That was not
she had the cartridges. Yeah, but I heard different stories. First, it was she didn't make enough money in the WNBA, so when she went to Russia, she would sell them because they like that stuff out there. Then I heard the story changed and then she's using it for medical purposes. I don't know if that was to try to get a lesser sentence. I don't know what it was, but I heard multiple stories. Why she would even be carrying? It doesn't make sense.
Well, I mean, it's a lot of things. It's kind of like the World Cup. Happening in Qatar right now. And it's like they have a whole bunch of different rules, and if you're gay, they'll throw you in jail for 7 years. So
Wow.
you just, I mean, here in the United States, you're fine if you're gay, man. You have your boyfriend. You can walk around, hold hands. You do that there, you're going to jail. It's just like I don't know. We're gonna hear her side of the story when she gets back.
I would think you would know the rules. If you're going to go to a country and you're going to take drugs, let's say, if Alberto say you're going to go to Russia and you go, I'm going to take some weed cartridges or whatever, vapes or whatever. Are you smart enough to check and see if it's against the law, or do you just do it?
Yeah, I would check. What can I do? What's illegal?
Or Eddie, if you're homosexual and you want to go to a country, are you going to check to see if that's legal there, or are you just going to? You check to see, I hate to say if you're different, but you have to check those things because some people don't take
different country, different laws.
Yeah.
I mean, just right now, Indonesia passed a law that, if you're not married, you can't have sex for their citizens and for, and they had that.
Steve, you do. What are you talking about?
So if Alyssa and her boyfriend go to Bali, on a vacation, they do it, they end up in jail for a year.
Oh,
that's crazy. And here I'm like, I'm just traveling I was just traveling to Colorado, and I'm stressing about my prescription medication. Yeah. Do I have to have them in my prescription bottles? Can I take them in like a little container? Can I da 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 da? I was all stressing about that, and I'm like, I'm just going to Colorado.
I just don't. It's just they made such a big push to get her out, and I get it. She's somebody's loved one, and I get it, and they care about her, and I get all that. But to have something like that and to go all the way to the president of the United States to help get you out because you broke the law,
right?
That's heavy. That's heavy. And then the way they got her, they had to release the merchant of death from Russia, an arms dealer, and it's like, man. It's almost like you got. I guess if you're famous, she's not even that famous. She's just.
I didn't know about her till they arrested her.
Yeah,
I didn't know about the WNBA until they arrested her.
Oh, stop!
So I guess there's a Marine, a U.S. Marine.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Jail, and he got left behind. He wasn't part of the trade.
That's what. Yeah, that's what I've been seeing that on my Facebook feed that people are upset that they let this basketball player out, but not a Marine who served our country.
I bet you the president or whoever's dealing with them had a choice.
Well, we need to get another Russian in jail here, and we can finally get that swap.
I bet you anything they had a choice. I bet you anything, and they weren't going to go for the Marine because who's in the news? That basketball player.
Yeah.
So the Marine,
her name. You don't know the Marine's name. I mean, unless you go digging for it.
Right.
I don't know his name.
We at least know the first name of the basketball player, but
right.
No,
man,
we don't know nothing
crazy
about that Marine.
Eddie, what would you do during negotiations? And Alberto was Putin, and he said, "Hey, you can take the WNBA, or you could take who was the guy? He's an Army Marine.
I take the Marine.
First, you try to take both of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Alberto says, "No, it's one for one. One for one."
Sophie's choice.
Take the Marine.
No, Sophie's choice. We're going in a whole other direction.
Do Eddie's choice.
Eddie's choice.
Eddie would take the Marine and then be in all sorts of trouble because she's sticking around for another.
Oh yeah, you would be
like another 7 years or something.
Yeah. Eddie would have lost the re-election for sure. Oh my god! Okay. Well, that's what's going on, and that just happened early. I think this morning, right? This morning.
I think so.
So, if everybody these sports stars were,
she's on U.S. soil already.
I don't think so.
Probably on her way, or
stop by
a while. Germany or something.
She's on a plane
at the Air Force Base, and
she's gonna stop at Amsterdam, reload her stuff.
Oh boy!
Come back.
She's gonna get all lit.
She's quite jonesing, being in Russian prison for a few months,
right?
Well, I hope she doesn't go back to Russia.
Go play in Australia.
She's on a team, isn't she? Isn't she on the Russian team?
Yeah, but Eddie, would you go back?
Not if you're in jail.
She's a felon out there now, Eddie.
Yeah.
She's a felon.
She's on parole.
She's on parole.
On parole.
Don't break her parole.
She's got an ankle bracelet on.
Yeah, she's probably got a,
She had to
She's
fly
got
back to Moscow every month to check
she's
out
got
her
a,
pro officer.
a Putin bracelet on.
He's got one of those bracelets like those weird things they have in those Saw movies.
Oh.
Got her for life.
She's like Denzel Washington. He got game. She's gonna go
Big
get theirs
pro.
with the Air Jordans.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Well, she's out and
Oh,
time to
man.
move on.
What happened? What's going on?
What do you mean? What's going on?
What's going on?
What's going on?
Everybody was buffering.
Everybody was
Yeah.
lovely.
Buffering.
Actually, that happened to me earlier. So
Oh. So who's saying hey everyone? We got somebody that
I
just
don't
says
know.
Facebook user.
I have no
I don't know.
idea. Who was it last time?
Richard.
Oh.
not that asshole from the fan group, is it?
Oh, the one they were fighting with?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Who was fighting?
Alberta was fighting with one of our fans.
So that asshole, shut
Unbelievable.
up, dude. You know, I'm sorry.
He was asking for
That
somebody.
guy who always comes up. Where's Kim on this side? Has anybody heard from Kim? I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who's
Yeah,
Kim?
damn
Kim,
it, Kim.
Beverly.
The one that's usually behind me. The girl.
She took off.
No, I took all this stuff down because we had somebody working on we were doing some work. Oh, it's Eliza. We were doing some work on the house, right? So he has to come in in this room to go underneath the house. So I had to take all the pictures down
Why?
by request
Oh.
for my other half because they don't want to think there's a lot of tits and ass. And I go, they're not gonna care. They'll probably like it. She's like, no,
Yeah.
just please take it down.
Actually, you're the half smart. You know, the guy be in the room jacking off.
Oh,
I'm
won't
like,
get
this
no
is
work
me.
done.
Sorry, this is what I do. That's what I do on my spare time.
He goes, I need to lock the door, okay? He comes out 8 hours later, nothing's done.
Is it okay if I spend the night and just like get started early? Oh, okay. It's
I kind
Eliza.
of noticed in the mirror, there's like no pictures or nothing.
Right.
that?
Right.
I just
What was that
haven't
one?
put.
What was that one
thought-
time, Steve, where you had a cable guy come over and that song came on? I like big butts.
I heard
What are
another
you
story
talking
from Tim.
about?
Was it you or was
well,
something else? I think
I
it was
don't
Steve.
know.
No,
He's not
I
always
think it was
talking
another
about.
story that Tim told.
Oh, maybe it was Tim.
Something about the
No, I
computer
told Tim a story. It was
Oh.
okay. Let's go way back. I was having my internet was being hooked up or something. This was probably in 04, 04, 05. I don't know when it was.
screen.
A while
Early
back.
DSL.
And he came. It was an internet guy, and he was hooking it up. So he's all right. Let's turn your computer on and make sure everything's working good. So he turns it on, and remember the days when computers would get pop-ups,
Hmm.
and you get all these things you don't want. Well, fucking, a lot of gay stuff was popping up. There were naked guys doing naked guys. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, the guy looked at me, and I go, dude, I go, that's a pop-up. I don't know where it came from.
See,
It
I don't
comes
want
from
this is a
somewhere.
pop-up.
Yeah, but I
It's
wasn't
like
looking
the
at
ads
gay
on
porn.
Facebook.
It's
They
okay,
come up
Steve. You
from
can
somewhere.
experiment every once in a while.
I
Right.
wasn't looking at gay porn. I just
Curiosity.
wasn't.
We all experiment.
Curiosity will
except
get
Eddie.
you.
We all know that.
He was
Oh,
curious.
here we
Husky.
go.
He was curious, Husky.
What's it? Eddie, I don't know how you got that story mixed up with the song and then the internet. I don't know where you're coming from.
I remember this.
Well,
I
I
remember
think-
something about the song.
Steve was going to get married to his wife like in a few weeks, and he's like, you know what? I just need to make sure I'm straight.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
give me
I
more-
don't know. Look at if I was looking, I'd tell you, but I wasn't looking at it. It was coming up. I'd never even seen it when I was using the computer. That day when he turned it on, it must have been about 50 in a row popping up. Boom, boom, boom. And I was like, he looked at me like, and I go, dude, it's not. I don't
was
know. I don't even know what that is.
Luckily-
It was
yeah,
his
no,
wife.
I
It
guess
was his
finally
wife. She was
luckily
Googling.
they finally got it all under control with those pop-ups. But yeah, those,
Hmm.
but, when one was come up and they just keep coming. It's like, oh man,
Yeah.
you can't. You're trying to get all the X's.
You try to, yeah.
you got
And sometimes when you're trying to get the X's are so fast, you hit another one to pop another one up, and then they all start coming.
a pop-up gets in front of the X, and then you actually go to the site.
Oh, yeah, well, I don't remember that happening where it was live action.
Unbelievable.
Anyway, so I know Alberto was going to think I wasn't going to talk about it, but that happened to me. Saying no, I wasn't experimenting.
Allegedly.
Oh my
Allegedly.
gosh, too much. Well, I don't know what happened to Michael Chambers.
Wow. I
Interesting.
don't know.
I wonder what happened. Maybe he's overslept.
Maybe he saw a previous
Maybe.
show and go, no way, I'm not going with these guys.
No way. I'm sure he did his research already. I just talked to him last night. Well, I guess we
Maybe he
got
had
to
an
carry
audition.
on
An audition or something.
for Breaking 3.
Or Breaking 3. Breaking Bad. Breaking
Breaking
Bad.
Bad.
Breaking Bad. Oh my goodness. Well,
I have a question for Alyssa since she's back. I don't know. Did you see that post I put on me last night
Which one?
about the girl? I'll read it. It was a post from a girl.
About the guy.
She rejected him.
Yeah, she rejected him, and he found somebody else. And how dare him find somebody else and not accept her rejection?
I just want to know, is that a real thing amongst women? Because I see a lot of these like on Twitter. You know, there's like some girl actually, shared a screenshot of her text with the guy. She's like, I don't think it's gonna work out. Not this time, whatever. It's like, okay, cool. And then she gets all mad. What do you mean cool? What, you're not gonna fight for me or something? Is this a woman thing, or is this just random crazy bitches?
I think so. I think it just depends on the woman. She wants like validation, like I'm pretty and I'm wanted, I'm this, I'm that. And when you reject a guy and he's like, oh, okay, I tried, it depends on the guy. Some guys are just gonna be like, yeah, whatever, I'll just go on to the next, Some guys will continue to chase them, and some women like that. Oh yeah, he won't leave me alone, but he'll complain about it. He's always texting me. He's always trying to call me. He's always in my DMs, but they like that stuff. They like the attention. They're thirsty. Is what I call it. They're thirsty. And it's like, some women like that. It's just like all those, the women on Instagram, that are all like supposedly Instagram models. They're all, medically enhanced, and they pose all in their bathing suits and thongs and this and that for attention. And then
they get the attention, and then they get upset.
Yeah, they get the attention. And why are you looking at me? Well, why you put it out there?
I'm not doing this for you.
Right.
I'm doing it for you.
Exactly. And it's just, I'm like,
those are the ones to stay away from.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean,
they're going to be high maintenance. And I always say, like, I want to see them when they're like, my age or older.
When they start to,
when gravity starts to take over and all that surgery and all that
doesn't look natural.
Nope, doesn't look natural at all.
Man, that's too bad. I don't. Yeah, you know what? It's too bad that there's that phase in life. I mean, it even happens when you get older, but older you get, right away, and you're like, later, adios, you see you later. But there's a time when us guys are younger and we don't know no better.
Right.
And, we waste a lot of time on that stuff, and it's a shame. I wish I could go back and correct a few of those.
And look at like Eliza says, the thirsty ones are the hardest to keep, which is true, because once you get her and she's yours, and you're not chasing her anymore, you're not giving her all that attention, she kind of just tends to move on to the next that's going to be chasing her and give her all that attention. Because that's what they want. Some of them it boosts their self-esteem.
So they need that attention
their esteem is so low that they need.
Makes them feel good.
Yeah, they need that validation from somebody else.
So they need the attention.
Yep, they need that attention.
And when they got the attention, they're not getting it. Well, they're not getting that somebody that's, like you said, oh my God, I gotta talk to you. I gotta, where you, I'm here for you.
Yep.
And then once you're there, you don't have to do that no more. And then they really don't care that you're there.
Yeah, they're like, oh, okay.
It's all about the chase.
Yep, it's all about the chase.
That's too bad. That makes me very angry.
Well,
angry.
And then it's funny because some guys just go, like, some guys are just so, like, such chasers, and they chase all these women, and it's funny because it's like you already know, like you're in the United States and you're chasing someone like in another country, trying to give her all your attention, and DM me, and message me back, and da, da, da. And you're never going to meet this girl.
I know somebody like that.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah,
it's like why waste your time on why waste your time on a Barbie, basically.
But then you hear like all stories, like people that do meet up like that, then they either wind up dead or something happens to them.
Yeah,
The bathtub full of ice.
robbed. Yeah, they get robbed. They get taken for all their money.
Like I was reading a story the other day about some girl who went to go see some guy in Costa Rica that she was direct messaging, and
some woman in Mexico, and
she ended up dead, or her organs were sold and stuff.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
And then
they went all turistas on her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I get it. I get people. Some people need that opposite sex. No, I mean like Eddie was talking about. I'm going to go to somewhere far away to meet somebody. Because they just have to be with somebody, right? And I get it, but man, that's pretty scary to do that.
Oh yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean,
I get messages.
Even in this country, it'd be kind of scary to do it, especially going to a foreign country.
Yeah.
Even if you know the language and stuff, you're basically. I mean, I like that woman in Mexico. She went by herself. She's pretty much isolated.
Mm-hmm.
You
don't know anybody.
Yeah.
Just depending on the person to
hope that the person is good,
show you the ropes.
And, actually real, and that guy wasn't. He sweet talked her, and she ended up dead.
What's that? Catfish? You got catfish? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's too bad. It's a shame.
Well, isn't that what happened just recently in was it Moreno Valley with that sheriff from Virginia?
Yeah. I don't know all the details, but I guess
he was doing a 14-year-old or something, and ended up killing her family.
A sheriff?
Yeah, he was a sheriff from Virginia.
Yeah, he was a state trooper or something. He had just joined the sheriff, so he was law enforcement. I guess he I don't know what he did exactly. He catfished. I don't know if he pretended to be a teenage boy or something. Got the teenage daughter of the family here in Moreno Valley hooked. I guess drove across the country, killed the girl's mother and grandparents, and kidnapped her, and she escaped. And
she escaped.
Yeah. I guess somewhere in the desert. She got away. The cops cornered him, and he killed himself. Apparently.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's gotta.
There's crazy.
Gotta be careful with people on the internet. You don't know who they are.
Yeah.
Exactly.
For a lot of people, there's I'm sure there's a lot of success stories, but you always gotta be careful.
No, that's not a happy ending, Eddie. I think that. I mean, dating has always been hard. If you really think about it, if you go back to when we started dating, I mean, you have to know the person. Like, even if you're going to school or you meet them at a outing or something, it's always hey, you get to know them, and I get it, but that seems a little far fetched to go and travel.
Right.
Is that the way it is today? It's the same thing as meeting somebody in school. You're basically throwing yourself out there anyway, because I guess you could get.
I don't know.
I would think it's different because you don't know. You don't know if the person is the person you think you're going to go see.
Right.
Well,
Unless you're able to FaceTime them.
Yeah. What if you do this?
Like we're doing it right now.
Yeah.
I think early internet, it was kind of harder because you're just like emailing or
right, or
it's
or
all
messaging,
written and you're hoping the picture is real and stuff. I mean, if you're FaceTiming, if you're doing video chat, then maybe you got a little bit more, but you still really don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know the real person.
Just don't go alone. Don't go alone. Double date.
take Eddie's
double date out of the state, out of the country.
Hey, take the brother from Eddie's girl.
Yeah,
if you're a woman, take him, and he'll scare all the perverts like Eddie.
Yeah, he'll scare them away.
Instant threesome date.
Oh no.
Oh, geez.
I don't know. Dating, I'm sure is hard, but there's always it's just if you're gonna date in your area. I mean, if you happen to be somewhere in another city because you're at an event, it happens, but
That's what Tinder's for.
I remember,
you know?
I remember when Messenger and all that started, like first came out. My mom would be like, "Oh, how could you like meet people you don't even know, and you're just talking to them on the internet?" Da 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 da. And I'm like, how is it different from meeting somebody at the bar that you don't even know and you go home with them?
Exactly. You don't
You
know.
don't know them.
What's
At
gonna
least
happen.
here, you're like talking to them and kind of trying to get to know them and hoping that who they are.
And you're actually safer because you're at home, you know.
Right. Right.
Unless you do something stupid like give your address, but you know, they're not gonna find you.
Exactly.
Just dating is always
hard.
It's always hard, no
It's
matter
always
what you
hard.
do.
Making friends is hard, you know.
Do it the safest way you can and close to home. Don't travel.
Hope
Or,
you don't get killed.
Let's be like Steve and jack up at home, and you'll be fine.
oh gosh, here we go. You know, I'm getting. Look at if I was on the loose and I was single and mingling. Oh my god, I would date until my balls fell off. If I could go back and do everything over again, oh my god, I'd be a super slut.
Single and free.
Not a slut like I was. I'd be a super slut.
You'd be a man whore.
A big bad whore. Whatever you want to call me. I would
man whore.
I wouldn't get insulted or nothing. You call me all the names you want. But yeah, you young people, if you have a chance, don't waste your time on somebody. It's they either like you or they don't.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is. We could go through all the motions and you could do the chase and all that. If they like you, you'll know right away.
Guys will. Guys will know right
buy
away.
them stuff. Yeah.
Buy them, write them poems, buy them gifts.
Buy them chocolates, you know, they'll take them, but you ain't getting nothing in return.
You pledge yourself to only her and you're not even together. Don't do it.
You're my girl, damn it.
My love to you.
Writing songs.
Speaking of grooming, just like that video I sent. Don't be that guy with the mariachis outside.
Oh
God, I felt bad for that guy. That's depressing.
Hey, she got in two positions quick, huh? Was she on her knees and then all of a sudden she was on all fours getting her hair pulled? I was like, holy mackerels. And the guy's ready.
I missed that video.
Maybe there was a little cut.
How did I not see that video?
While we were waiting for them.
Yeah, he's walking up to the thing and she's on her knees and he's going like this. And then all of a sudden he's got her on all fours.
So there's like a second floor, window, bedroom or something. You can see the girls going down on a guy up there, and so there's a guy downstairs. He's doing that Mexican thing with the mariachis, like he's gonna serenade her.
Uh-huh.
And he looks up and she's seeing the silhouette. It's a silhouette.
Oh my gosh.
There's like other women talking. I don't know if that guy's mom or something. But, oh my god, oh no. And then I guess the mariachi start playing. And between that time, she's turned around, so she's getting in the ass or and so the mariachi start playing. And you see her, she opens the window, looks out, sees the other guy,
takes a little peek out there.
Yeah, then she runs away.
It was a girl's mom.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where the heck you get these things.
Yeah, Twitter.
Oh god.
There's another one now when the guy, I guess it's a wedding, and I don't know if you've seen this one, but there's a limo and the bride's out there banging on the windows, and then she's she's losing her mind. And I guess the cameraman goes to the back window and you see the groom in there, pants down. There's another woman in there.
Bridesmaid.
Maybe.
That's scandalous.
Come on, people, just
herpes. Is herpes still a thing, rampant thing?
We got penicillin for it.
I don't know.
But doesn't it it never goes away?
It never goes away.
You can treat it, but I guess
you can make it
once
dormant.
you got it.
That's about it. Yeah.
Man.
That's why they say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, except herpes.
STDs don't stay there.
Herpes. Well, I mean, I don't know. You know what? It's funny because people say if you get canker sores, that's herpes too. Mm-hmm. So I think I got it. Mm-hmm. I get canker sores, but I don't get them. I don't get them down there.
No,
some people do,
virus.
right?
It's a different virus.
Thank goodness I don't get them down
It's
there.
like herpes 2 or something like
It's
that.
a different kind of sore, Steve.
Herpes too.
I don't herpes too.
It's got like some big old long name and then 2 at the end.
herpes part 2.
Herpes part 2. Oral herpes. But I mean, and then that one, the canker sore one, I don't think you get it like sexually.
How do you get it? Just it's hereditary
From the
I
hand.
think so.
from the hand,
The hand.
like stuck it on your hand,
Not
or
a cold sore.
The
what,
wart.
you don't suck on your hand when you're done. What are you talking about?
Or you don't
Steve might.
finger her and you'll put it in your hand.
Oh, I guess you could do that if you
Yeah.
do that to a girl, and then you want to sneak a taste, and then you really get the present. You get the lifelong present.
Oh my god.
She's with you forever.
You remember it for the rest of your life.
Yeah, she's with you till the end. Oh my gosh. See, Michael's missing all this fun stuff about herpes. See, I didn't want to go get into all this. It was gonna, we had a nice topic set up, but I wonder what happened to him.
I don't know.
That sucks. I was really excited to.
Me too. I
talk
was
to him.
so excited.
Oh my god. Well, the only thing I can think of is we'll keep doing it. Maybe he'll show up at 10:10. I told him 9:10. Come in about 9:10 and we'll get you on at 9:15. Maybe he's in his thinking, okay, 10:10 for some reason. That's the last hope we have.
Yeah.
Maybe something came up.
Maybe.
Maybe something.
Maybe you thought
happened.
9 p.m.
Right? That's what I was thinking.
Maybe.
No, I don't think so. You know what? You guys talk while I look.
Yeah.
Okay. You confirm your date.
I'm pretty positive that I say it so much every week to the guest. It's automatic that
Yeah. That
I
you
would
would say
do.
9 a.m.
Yes. What was I going to say? You know what I have noticed since I've gotten older, and if I'm talking to a woman or attractive lady or something, whether it's a coworker or just somebody that maybe you're at the store and you're in line and you just start chit chatting to kill time or whatever, and they're a good looking person, and it happens. The conversation goes that well where you feel like you're comfortable. I'll say that they're good looking. I don't give a shit anymore. I'm just
That happened to me. It was funny. That happened to me at the post office.
yeah. I don't think there's if you meet it like if you meet it like not saying hey I'm trying to pick you up, because if you were and I was able to do that today, I would say that hey you want to go out for a drink but now I can just all I can say is hey I think you're a pretty woman.
I think it's easier when you have that like no expectations or no like you're not going to be turned down because you're not expecting anything back. You're just letting her know, hey, you look really nice today, or I like your your smile,
I like your eyes,
whatever.
I like your hair,
yeah,
like your ass.
And it's a lot easier when you're not expecting them to it's not like you're asking them out. You're just saying you're just complimenting them, and and it's easier to do that when you're not expecting anything back.
You know what, Alyssa? I know what you're saying, and I'm with you on that. But if I was single, I would do it anyway, whether I get rejected or not. If I got rejected, I'd move on to the next one. Life's short.
Yeah.
Life is too short to.
And then you would have that girl that got all pissed off because you didn't accept her rejection.
Oh, that's too bad. She can find somebody else. I'm getting older. I gotta move on.
Fight for her.
I got time for this shit.
Yes. If you want me, you know where I'm at.
Process of elimination.
I am a slut. You can have me.
Every Thursday, 9 a.m. Pacific time. You know where we are.
Yes, I'm here every Thursday. That's right.
Come in the chat room.
Oh my God, I would be a rolling stone. I would be all over the place. I'd be a human promo board. I'm easy. I'm free. I just want to be with everybody.
Open 24/7.
That's right. And I will have no shame. I would just be a lover, not a fighter, Eddie.
Steve would be on Grindr, huh?
Oh no.
That's not my type, Eddie.
I don't know. You had those pop-ups on your computer.
I thought you said Grinder, the basketball girl.
No, Grindr. You know
what the hell's that?
Grindr is?
No.
Grindr is the
dating
gay
app.
Yeah,
Oh no.
No, I didn't mean that. I meant what's the other one where you meet up and what?
Tinder.
Tinder, that one. I'm sorry, Steve. I didn't
Grindr
mean
is the gay version of Tinder.
Oh, no, I didn't.
I'm worried about this Freudian slip from Eddie.
Yeah, look at Eddie. Got to know all the names.
Yeah.
No,
I thought he was talking about the basketball player Grindr.
I just heard of him, but I didn't know. I don't know Grindr from what's the other one? Tinder.
Oh, get out of here.
Tinder is the heterosexual site, and Grindr is the homosexual site.
Yeah. Tinder.
Steve would be on Tinder. Steve might be on Grindr.
Steve would be on Tinder.
Look at Eddie's got all the names in there. He's trying to throw me into there. I know I'm not in there.
I'm sure if we go on there, we'll find Eddie's profile.
I'm on ChristianMingle.com.
Hey, does Christian Mingle have a gay site?
I don't know.
eHarmony.
What's it? All kinds of. There's
eHarmony.
Flock of fish. What is it called?
Plenty of fish.
Plenty of fish.
Flock of seagulls.
Flock of seagulls. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say. Now I'm kind of.
Eddie, were you ever on those sites? Alberto?
No.
Yeah, me either.
Me neither. Alberto?
I deleted them all.
Nope.
You deleted them all.
I only had a bunch of robots, so screw it.
Did you get any robots at least?
No robot sex.
Oh, the bots. They have bots on there too. So you're talking to something that's not real.
No, you get a match and then you go there and like it's a chick, just one picture, no bio. It's like I know what this is.
It's a 300-pound woman on the other side.
What site is that? Which one?
Somebody looking for my organs. That's probably who it is.
Oh boy.
So it's like those old 976 numbers. You're talking to somebody, you don't know who the hell you're talking to.
Right.
And not your sexual organ, right, Alberto?
What?
And they're not looking for your sexual organ.
Yeah, no, don't leave
all organs but that.
All organs
but that one.
They take everything but the skeleton and my balls. That's what the cops find. My skeleton.
And the balls? Damn, they leave that.
So we don't want that saggy stuff.
Funny man.
Keep the sack.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I got a question for the guys here. Because Alyssa, you have to be a different question. If you were to have phone sex with a girl, and let's say she was a triple exercise lady, hey, there's love for every shape and size, but she had the hottest voice. Would you be a customer of hers?
And I would know this, right? This is
that. Okay. Yeah. You know what she looks like. She's a really, really plus sized woman. And
I don't know if my imagination can be good enough for me to block that out.
I could block it out.
She has a good voice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I would do it.
Well, how much am I going to see of her? It's like just regular phone. I just a picture, or is this going to be like a video thing?
No, it's phone, but you've seen her before because that's part of the deal. When you call, you get to see the picture, but also
see her reproductive organs.
Oh my God, Eddie! Why do you have to you get to see a picture of her, and if you really want to know for sure, you can pay to have like a 30-second video just to see who she really is, and then it cuts off. And then you go to town with voices.
If I'm doing phone sex, I want the imagination, the fantasy. I don't need any reality sneaking in.
Oh.
I can be talking to a dude for all I care. As long as in my brain, I picture a woman.
Ooh.
976 numbers.
Gracious. That's a whole different nine. What number is that one?
The 976 numbers?
666.
No, with the guys.
976 fake.
I'm just saying. You dial the number, you think it's a woman, but there could be a guy. As long as I don't know, and I can just use my imagination.
Alberto, how is it a guy talking like a girl? You mean?
Yeah.
Oh my! Well, you get to see her.
Well, like I said, no.
He doesn't want to see her.
Yeah, exactly.
He wants to
that was my point. Like
Okay, all right. Well, what if she's a hot model, beach babe?
Okay, then I'll see.
All right, see. There we go. Eddie, you're a little more flexible, aren't you?
Yeah, I would do it.
I would do it too. I think there's some girls that have the hottest voices, no matter what shape they are.
Probably make her feel good too.
Yeah, she probably finished before you. And finishing before me, that's pretty fast. So she'd be pretty turned on. Is everything okay, Alyssa?
Oh, it's just someone's playing music.
But they know we're doing
I
a
didn't know
show.
if you guys could hear it.
Is it the serenade or anything?
Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror.
Man in the mirror.
I hope that wasn't Alyssa in the video.
Oh, I hope not either.
No.
Bad
With a
promotion.
man right
Alyssa.
now, some guy who's coming to asking for her hand.
Alyssa's with her boyfriend taking care of business. It's one of Alyssa's exes trying to win her back.
Right?
They make fun of the 976 and CB4 with Chris Rock.
What's CB4?
That a movie?
I don't know.
I think it's a movie. I think. Dude, I used to call 976. I don't give a shit. I mean, that's what it was for.
Isn't it expensive?
Yeah, but I saved all my coins.
I was using the payphone.
I had to go pay
Oh,
for it. I
yeah.
didn't call it at my house because then my parents would see the bill. I had to go to the payphone.
Oh my gosh.
I
You
would
know,
just-
You go, can I have $20 worth of quarters?
Right? Are you doing laundry? He's all, no. I'm making
I
a phone
remember
call."
too. I'd be at the payphone by Del Taco.
So after my $20 are gone, I'll do the laundry.
Leave with the laundry dirty and come back with the dirty.
Del Taco? The one on
Yeah.
Magnolia?
No, and Fullerton. I tell everybody my old place where I used to.
Don't worry, that payphone ain't there anymore.
Thank God.
I know let's take a trip down there, see if it's still there.
It might be. I mean, the phone might be ripped out, but maybe the stand. That's a monument there.
Where was it at?
And Fullerton
Fullerton?
State College.
Oh, okay, by where where Biggs is, across the street from Biggs.
Yeah, it used to be a Miller's Outpost right by next to Del Taco a long time ago.
Miller's
And then it
Outpost.
turned into
Pick and Save or something
yeah,
like that.
Pick and Save, and then Big Lots, and then now it's under construction for something else.
Yeah, it's across the street from the new Biggs, right? New
Mhm.
Biggs. It's like there used to be a payphone right there where you're going to the drive-through of Del Taco. There was a payphone right there on this corner, right on the street too. So,
Oh, funny.
Man, people lining
not
up to
there
get their
no
food to see Steve
Oh.
jacking off the phone.
who says I was doing that? I was just listening to the girls. Come on. I wasn't doing that. I was listening to the girls.
He brought his own chair to sit down and
This handful of quarters. That's
back.
the,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know she heard it every time I do it. This guy is on
They
a
don't care. They're getting their money.
so please deposit 50 cents for the next 3 minutes.
Right?
Then she knew I didn't have no money when I said, "Okay, I gotta go."
Was that back when a phone call was a dime, or was it a quarter?
It was I think it was a quarter to start it. Yeah, that's it. There it
A
is.
quarter to get started.
You had to start it, and then every it was like 15 cents every 3 minutes or something like that. It was a pretty good deal back then. Now that I think about it, but I mean, it was expensive for that.
Yeah.
No, forgive me. No, it was $2.90. It was like It was $2.99 a minute.
Oh,
That was a
man.
a regular call was that. Like if you called the local, I think what was it back to 714
Yeah,
area
it's like
code?
a quarter, either a dime or a quarter.
Wasn't like the first minute kind of cheap, and then they once you got hooked up, you know,
No, they
started
get
putting it
you.
too.
They get you.
Yeah.
It was like $3 a minute, wasn't it, Steve?
Yeah, $2.99
Yeah,
a
but I
minute.
think the first minute was
Free.
cheaper, wasn't it? Yeah, it was free.
To get you
The
hooked.
first minute free, and then once they build you up to that. Once they got to 59 seconds, it's like, oh, you want to hear more. So you put the $3 in.
So I could have waited. I could have got an extra minute of fun. I threw all the money in there. To get. I was ready to go.
He prepaid.
I prepaid.
So here's $10. Get me going.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Forget all
Well,
this. What do you
No
call
foreplay,
it?
no foreplay.
Well, Steve, I'm looking around. I don't see the payphone around anymore. So,
Yeah, the payphone's not there anymore.
was it like under the sign or something?
It was like where the
Or was
sign
it on
is.
the sidewalk?
Yeah, it was on the sidewalk right by the.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, it was right there on the edge of that thing. It was on
Yeah.
the kind of by the edge
And
of
then on
that.
the other side was probably like newspaper stand.
Let's put down a plaque there. You know, back in the '80s, Steve from the
lost his
M25 show
virginity
would
here.
Oh boy!
lost his hand virginity.
Hey, you can't do that stuff at home. The
phone would
come on
ring
the bill.
That payphone would ring and Steve would say, "Oh, that's for me."
Just hanging out at Del Taco waiting for the phone to ring.
Oh, Oh, look at it. Then someone says they hope they didn't get a girl that stuttered. Can you imagine how much that would cost you?
Oh, you have to go with the.
She talks sexy, but she talks slow. So
yeah.
Yeah, they did that because I would like to. I wanted to get to the point, and she go, "Oh, well, wait a minute. So, what do you do for fun? I don't. What the hell you want to know what I do
This
for
right
fun?
here. I'm doing it right now.
I'm all like, hey, what are you wearing? And she's all, well, I just want to know about you. What do you do for fun? Do you play sports or?
I would be like, I'm calling to listen to you.
I'm like, shit. Hold on, I gotta put some more money in. Hold on a second. I'm like, look, I like to play baseball and football. Okay, now can we get busy? I hear all this. You didn't call me.
People watching you from the drive-thru get all dusty, not desperate, but frustrated with her.
Punching the phone and everything. And then when she gets her money's worth, she gets her $20-$30 or whatever. She's like, okay, are you gonna finish or what? Like she's gotta go now all of a sudden.
Yeah, all of a sudden. She hit her max.
Are you done yet?
What's taking you so long? I thought
you
were here for
me what I want, what I like.
How come girls don't do this stuff? How come girls don't call? Is there a community of girls that do that kind of stuff too?
I don't think so. I don't even think there's guys that would. I don't think, is there like guys that would do that on the phone?
Shit, I would if they paid me. Like if girls wanted to call me, hell, that would be a dream job right there.
I don't think girls need to because it's easier for girls to get guys. In reality,
here we go. Why are you always putting us guys down? That's every time Alyssa talks. Well, it's easier for us. We get all that.
It is. It's a lot easier for us. But I don't know why. Because guys are hornier. Well, and I think there's just a ratio. The ratio. There's so many women per guy. There's 5 girls to one guy in the population.
Wait a minute. Guys are just hornier. What kind of statement is that?
Truthful.
Yeah.
Well, there's women that are horny too.
Known fact. Well, yeah, there's women that are horny, but men are like above and beyond.
Well, yeah, we're supposed to be. We're the supplier.
Most
we have the supplier.
You have the
seed. We have this.
You're the donor.
Most guys, anything will turn them on.
Yeah, anything.
Oh, that's not true.
No, I mean most guys, not all guys, but
I don't know. I just think there's got to be there has to have been or still a place for girls that want to talk to guys. I'm sure the girls talk to guys and even okay. How about this then? A girl has a boyfriend. She loves him or her husband. Does she talk dirty to him? Of course she does.
Yes.
So why wouldn't she? Yes, but listen to me. She does it because it gets her off and it turns her on because it's just a good feeling. Why wouldn't they, if they were single, want to have that good feeling just for a minute or two, like me on the payphone? It's just for a minute or two, then they go their own way. Hey,
because girls are different.
I think because girls are really only let go like that with somebody that they're in a relationship with, someone they're comfortable with, someone that they're in love with.
Confide in.
The love again.
Yeah.
Someone they can.
There we go with the love. Alyssa's in love, and now she's spreading love.
Me being in love has nothing to do with what other people do.
For a minute ago, she's like, "Yeah, we can get whatever. Any guy, we get all guys. We get whatever we want." And then now love. Here comes the love.
We can't. I mean, because you look at like me personally. Like I don't like male strippers. I don't. I just don't. I don't. I'd rather see like a woman stripper. And
wait a minute.
Me too.
So that changes everything. And this is making a lot of sense now.
No, because to me, it's just they're gross. They're sweaty. They smell. They're
Yeah, I feel the same way with the guys.
I'm sorry you went to that strip club where Steve was performing. Okay, we're not all like that.
So okay, as a woman, you don't like to see a guy's shirt off and maybe he's got a nice physique or whatever, and then I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean,
girls like that.
Like as a stripper, no.
Really,
that doesn't turn me on.
Well, I hate to do this to you, Alyssa, but usually we talk.
Is that my birthday gift? I'm just kidding.
We usually talk privately and stuff, but we were talking about where we were gonna meet this year for our Christmas get together or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Right.
and Alyssa thought I was gonna pick boobs and butt place or like a bar dive or something like that. But
And in the end, what did we end up choosing?
well, we haven't really
A
yet.
butt and boobs place.
Okay, but if we went to a place like that, would you be cool with that? Or
Yeah, I don't care.
okay, I was just curious.
We can go to House
Now
of
that I
Eden.
now that I know you like us, you like strippers.
House of Eden.
House
no,
of Eden.
She was the one who said no titty bars. You know.
I know. I was just,
Now the truth comes out.
Yes, she already has it booked. I don't care where you guys want to go.
VIP.
The Spearman Rhino. We're going to go to the Alyssa booth.
We're all here trying to find a nice place that's going to be respectable for all of us. And Alyssa's already got her place booked. If you guys don't want to go, I'll be at the Spearman Rhino.
Hey, we all walk in, and all the girls. Hey, Alyssa, how you doing?
I'd be like, what's his name, Norm from Cheers.
What's your regular spot?
Yeah.
Alyssa, no, I need 3 extra shares today.
Do single girls go to strip clubs? Female strip clubs?
I think so. I mean, when I was like single, I'd go.
Well, there's girls that like girls too, so of course they
Yeah.
would go to a girls
Yeah.
strip club, right? I mean, how about straight girls? That's another thing. Like, girls got it, man. They got it. You know, like Alyssa says, she brags about, she can get any guy, blah 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 blah, and then they could go to strip clubs and not be like that'd be like Eddie went to a gay club strip club. He'd be the talk of the town. Alyssa goes to a girl strip, no big thing. It's like it's a normal thing.
But why does it have to be a gay? Why does it have to be a gay club?
No,
You can
no,
go to
because-
a regular woman's male strip club.
No, but I'm
There's
saying
no
if we went to
stigma.
a gay club, a
Yeah.
men's gay club, more people will be like, "Oh my God, Steve went and Eddie and Alberta went to a gay club."
We knew about them. Yeah, I knew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alyssa goes to a girls' strip club.
It's
Fuck,
oh,
that's
she's-
hot. That's no big.
Man,
It's like
I hope she had a good time.
shit. Was it? How were the dancers, Alyssa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big thing. It's like they don't
Did she
think.
get a lap dance?
Yeah, they don't even think if you're gay or nothing like that. They just think it's sexy.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why men like to see women together. Why is that?
Why not?
Because we like women.
It's erotic.
The
Well,
more the merrier.
I'll be honest with you. I'd rather see the woman with me, but if I can't be with her, hell yeah, I'll watch the woman on the woman. But I'm not gonna. I'd rather have the girl be with me, Alyssa.
Right?
I mean, it's nice, I guess. Oh, is that what you like? Wait a minute, we're starting to dig a little deeper in here.
Me? No. Well, me? No. But I was just, it's funny how
Guys like that.
guys like to see two women together.
Because I think this is what I think. I think because they might have a chance to get
Just
that
join in.
threesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
could you
they're both
imagine both
You
of them
ever-
on your you see, I'm trying to be a decent so everybody can listen to the show. What would I call my organ? My organ? My piano organ. Two hot chicks on
member.
that thing. Yeah, I remember.
There are two
Oh
lips.
Lord.
There are two lips on your organ.
Oh my God. Just staring at me. Oh, hold on. Let me get out of here. I'll be right back.
No,
There it goes. We're back.
There it
The
goes.
show just went off.
Do you have quarters? Are you going to run to the
Calling
payphone?
976.
I'm going to Del Taco. I'll be right back.
You're
I don't want the number to come on this bill here at home. You're going to be calling 976 numbers at your
Steve's
home.
gonna dig up the old telephone wires and just hook up a phone to it.
I'm going to get a burner phone. Why would you guys? Why would guys want to disappoint two girls at the same time? Oh,
Right?
there we go.
The only Steve
Right?
could do that.
Well, I think it would be better because, I have that problem where I finish fast, and if I finish fast and then I go take a nap, they can be with each other.
Yeah, then we'll
Everybody
get bored.
wins,
But
right?
then you wouldn't get both of them because you'd only have time for like one.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's all right. Okay, the deed has been done.
Hopefully,
Maybe-
once you wake up 3 hours later,
Yeah.
the other one will be
He's
ready.
asleep. He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, just if you really need it, wake me up in a half hour.
As long as you're satified, huh, Steve?
That's right.
Oh
Just be
my
careful,
God.
like that one guy who took 2 women home and they robbed them.
What do you mean? Would they beat him up or what?
No, I guess they gave
Tied
him
him up?
alcohol or they drugged him or something, and he knocked out, and then he woke up and everything was gone,
Oh,
or at least some of his valuables were gone. I don't think they ransacked the house, but
They didn't tie him
That's
up.
what they used to do in the movie Hustler.
That's what Cardi B used to do.
Yep.
Hustle. Is that
With
that stripper
J-Lo?
movie?
J-Lo.
Oh, I never saw that.
Oh yeah, that's what they do.
So
That's a
that's
good
what they
movie.
did. They would get customers, and that's what they do. They make them
Yeah.
pass out and steal their stuff.
Yep.
Hustle them.
Damn, that's pretty bad.
Don't
Why do
fall
you have
asleep.
to?
Don't
Guys
fall
have it
asleep
rough.
around a woman.
According to Alyssa, us guys have it rough anyway. Now you really got to put us down. Give us a roofie and then take all.
And this here is the reason why you guys are always horny. You
Take-
gotta be ready
That's
when
right.
it's when it's available.
Moral of the story: don't take the girls home. Just take them to a hotel.
Just bring cash and leave your credit cards at home.
And don't drink nothing they offer you.
Yeah,
Right?
Don't drink nothing.
Oh,
it's okay. I'm having
bring
ice water.
Bring one credit card that doesn't have
It
much
only-
of a limit.
Only has a
And,
$20 limit.
like 500, so it won't be too much.
A prepaid card.
How do you use it? Oh, they take credit cards too?
Mm-hmm.
What do they have? The little thing on their phone, that little reader?
The square. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, damn. They got it down, huh?
You can Venmo them.
Yeah.
Bring your stimulus. Bring your
Zelle.
stimulus.
Venmo.
Then you
Bring
wake
your
up.
stimulus.
Phone state card.
So,
Yeah.
so,
just bring a prepaid card.
so these. Okay, she wrote something about you wake up in a bathtub with your kidneys gone. People really do that, right? They'll do that and they'll take your
Yeah.
organs. And are
Oh,
you
yeah.
dead or do you wake up and you're okay still?
It
Are you
depends on
dead?
if
I mean,
they
if you
know what they're
wake up,
doing.
you're still alive, I guess. but
Yeah.
I
Yeah, exactly.
I guess they just gotta keep you from bleeding out. So
So do they at least sew you back up? At least to
I
be
guess.
Depends
nice?
on who's doing
oh
it.
man, or maybe they may just leave you with a hole in
Duct
your.
tape you. It duct tape you back together.
Oh,
Ugh.
gorilla glue, gorilla
Right?
tape.
And then the ice, I guess, stops bleeding. Or,
That's
you
what
know,
happened to the girl that
keep your
went
heartbeat
to
down.
Costa Rica or wherever she went.
Yeah.
Oh man, you see that's the
Well,
only
no,
thing
they,
that.
they pretty much killed her. Right?
Yeah,
wanted
they
more
dismembered her.
university.
They dismembered her because they found her arms and then her torso, and yeah, it's horrible.
See this?
Wow.
Yeah, people ruin the dating scene. People just want to go and have fun, and then this shit happening. People taking your organs,
Right?
cutting you up and dropping you off in different parts of
Just-
the
you-
city.
Just I just say, if you're a guy and you're gonna do that to a woman, at least give her some good sex before she dies.
Right.
Make it
Let her
worth
die
it.
with a smile on her face.
Oh man, I guess so.
I guess that's a big thing, huh? The organ, what do they call it?
Oh
Organ
yeah, the black
harvesting?
market.
Black
So
market,
what the hell you do? You put it in a bag of ice and take it somewhere and go,
Put
hey,
in,
I got.
in an igloo or whatever the
Mm-hmm.
cooler.
Where do you take it? Where do you take it?
Yeah, they got some illegal hospitals.
Yeah.
That was
Man.
you ever see that plot movie Turistas? That's basically the plot. That
No.
the American kids, they go down to Brazil, and then there's a doctor there, and he has a bunch of henchmen. I guess they get them stranded out in the middle of nowhere. They steal their money, their ID, everything.
Mhm.
And the doctor and the guys, they take them to the house, and he cuts out their organs. And the thing is that the Americans are going down there for organ transplants, thing they're getting from Brazilians, but they're this doctor is stealing them from Americans.
Also, at least it's people that are Americans they're getting their organs from, right?
I don't think that's a.
What's the moral of the story, Alberto?
That was the moral, It's the doctor's evil.
Okay,
But he was doing it for a good reason, because us evil Americans were taking advantage of the poor people in Brazil. In his lousy mind.
I don't know. Well, look at.
The moral
I
of the
don't-
story is don't go to Brazil.
Oh yeah, don't. That's why I don't go to different countries. I mean,
But
it's not about the
or-
sex thing. It's
or-
just
or-
about
or-
you
It's
don't
not
know.
just Brazil though. It's everywhere.
Stay in the tourist areas. Don't go into the back country. You don't know what you're doing down there.
I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying in my hometown. I mean, hey, if I'm
It's not
something's
like
gonna
he's
happen,
fly over the
Steve-
ocean or go on a
Steve-
boat over there.
nope.
Steve won't go to San Diego, much less in a
Right?
foreign country. Too
Hey,
close
if
to Tijuana.
something's gonna happen to me, I want to be somewhere where I might be found. If I'm in another country,
in your
I'm
bathtub
gone.
right now.
You'll be found eventually.
Yeah.
They found that woman in pieces
Mm-hmm.
And in Brazil,
in wherever it was, Costa Rica.
I think she went to Costa Rica.
Brazil was just a movie.
I don't want to talk about this. This is making me bummed. Why are we talking about getting dismembered? Other people traveling to other countries getting dismembered. That reminded me of that movie what was that? A movie called Hostel? where they
Yeah.
get them and they use them for sport, right? Where
Mhm.
they torture them, and people from America, was it from America or all over the country, would come and pay big money to torture these Americans, basically.
Or Europeans, anybody who had money.
No, but I mean the people that they got were usually from America, no?
The victims or the people
The
buying?
the tourist, yeah.
Yeah, I think. Well, I think the first. I only seen part of the second. I think the first one. I think there's some Japanese people and Americans. I guess being in America, the lead stars are going to be American, but I guess that was a Japanese girl or something. They got to. So
That's
it's
right.
just
They paid more for Americans. I remember that.
Yeah.
Man, they want Americans to suffer. That's not good, Alyssa. See what you started?
and it happened in Peru. Eddie.
I started.
Oh, Peru. Okay,
Yeah,
I
not
thought it
Costa
was
Rica.
Costa Rica.
We apologize to all the Costa Rican
we
listeners.
Yes.
Defaming their country.
I'm sure there's bad stuff that goes there anyway, but we don't have proof yet. Hey, Peru, isn't that where that one guy is? That one guy that was with that Natalie Holloway. What was his name?
Oh gosh.
Remember that guy?
You're talking about.
He supposedly killed her, and then he went to Peru and killed that lawyer's daughter while he was in the casino.
I guess. Yeah.
What was his name? He was a popular dude. I mean, his name was all over the news. Eddie, you should know this.
I don't remember.
I'll find
What's
it.
his name? Alyssa,
Alberto.
you should.
I don't remember.
Alberto. That was his name.
Alberto's looking it up.
Oh, okay. Well, while Alberto's looking it up, what's going on? What is? Oh, next week. Oh, you'd want.
Hold on, Joran van der Sloot.
Oh, van der Sloot. There you go.
Yeah.
How do you say his first name? Orhan? Joran van der Sloot.
Johan.
Man, that guy screwed his life up. He
got away with the first murder, and then had to go. But what was the story? I guess the second, the Peruvian was like looking
through
his laptop or something, and he.
I think she just saw a news thing, and it was his face saying that he fled to Peru while they're still investigating him murdering the girl.
Yeah,
and then he's flipped out, and I don't know what did he do? He choked her to death or something?
I believe so. Yeah.
Man, that guy's bad, dude. I guess when he gets out, he's supposed to get extradited back to where's the first place where his original hometown was?
Was it Curacao?
Where Natalie Holloway?
It's an island in the Caribbean. I believe it's Curacao because I think they were owned by the Dutch. So,
but what is the place called? It's a famous tourist place that they went. That the kids from high school, they went on a trip. That's where she met that Vandersloot.
Caracas?
Natalie Holloway. It's a place they went. Was a vacation tourist place.
Yeah,
Caracas?
I don't remember.
Well, Curacao is just the island. I don't know if there was a specific place.
Curacao.
No,
like
I
the
think
store.
Oh, that's right. That's a store.
That's where I got my refrigerator and my
That's a
stove.
store.
It was Aruba. Sorry,
Aruba.
And I apologize to all the good people in Curacao.
Aruba.
That's home of a killer.
We just lost a bunch of fans from
Jamaica.
and Costa Rica and geez.
Probably the Netherlands too at this point. Wow.
Hey, I got a question.
Amsterdam, we lost them all.
Yeah. We're gonna go smoke weed for a Christmas party. We're not invited.
I have a question. You know, we do this live stream that we offer for free because we're pretty cool. A lot of shows have a premium type thing, right? But for the podcast, Alberto is in charge of the podcasting of uploading our shows and all that stuff. And he used to tell us like people were downloads from different places. Does it still show you our downloads, or are you just for whoever listens, or do you keep track of that shit?
I can see what countries and what states.
Is there any more different from 8 years ago? You see anything different, or is it all just the same?
It's a lot of the same. United States.
Brittany Griner was listening to us in Russia, wasn't she?
We had one Russian.
The thing is, they put us on the gulags as torture. So.
Well, then we have my number one fan. My fan is from the Netherlands, I believe.
Oh, that's right. What is that?
Noise.
That's Eddie's
toilet.
Eddie's turntable.
The water. Someone's running the water outside.
Oh.
Damn, what kind of faucet is that?
I know, jeez.
Hey, we're going to see Eddie go underwater right now. He's going to
Copper
flood in.
piping.
Okay, so here's what's going on. Okay, so remember Alyssa asked who Kim was? Well, Kim is coming on next week. She hasn't been on in quite a while, and she's doing different things today in her life. And she wanted to come on our show, especially probably that guy that keeps asking about her will know what she's doing. Yeah. And I put him a message too. I go, hey, she's doing fine. She's just busy. That's all.
Right.
And then 2 weeks later, hey, where's Kim on this side?
Anyway, she's coming on and she's gonna tell everybody what she's been doing. You know, she's doing new stuff now, and she's good people. I remember some people would say that she wasn't.
She
one person. Yeah, but I think it was all untrue. So I know for a fact it was untrue.
So if you're kind sir are watching here secretly, just don't show up next week because you're not going to be happy at all.
Unless you want to, just to.
But unless you want to, raise your blood pressure.
So that's next week. Next Thursday, Kim Beverly's going to be on. And she's coming on with a friend. Remember one of the times she came around Christmas when that's the guy that made signs. He has a sign business. Remember he made that sign with the Grinch. And
I thought it was the girl that came on with the one that did the Christmas photo.
Alberto? I don't. No, remember when Kim came on and she had that Grinch background and all that shit? Eddie never remembers anything that we've done. Oh. Yeah. Anyway, she's coming on, and then the week after that, our Christmas show is set. Oh, what the hell did I push? All the emojis popped. Okay.
I thought we were off to the 26th.
Yeah, that's after the Christmas show, Eddie. After the Christmas show, Eddie.
No, we're not rushing on January off.
Right?
Let me put it on my phone then.
We'll come back right after the Super Bowl. So that's February.
I already had it done.
Oh my gosh!
2 months vacation.
We'll be back next Christmas.
We'll be back sometime in 2023. Just keep watching.
Okay, so our Christmas show, our guests are set. It's all set. I'm going to be sending the times out when they come on in the next week. But all the guests are coming that we got, and it's set already. So it's going to be a good one. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be probably 9. What was that last one that went? The good one? Was that almost 3 hours?
We went almost 3 hours. So
we're going to try. We're going to try to do 2.
Get here at 9. Keep your rest of your day open.
Yes, get some beers or some drinks and whatever.
Get comfy on the couch.
And I'll put up who's all coming in the next pretty soon. I'll put all the guests that are coming on and it's gonna be fun. And as far as our luncheon, I like how Alyssa kind of took a shot at me, and I'm gonna share it with you guys that are listening on the podcast and on the stream.
What's this on
the group me on the group me? Sometimes I want to talk to the gang here. I don't always talk to them, but sometimes I kind of miss them. So I thought I shoot a text to our group me with all us 4, and I go, hey, what do you guys want to have our what did I call it? Our employee get together.
Employee get together.
And then Alyssa smart ass comes out, you mean the paid employees? Or what did she say?
I said, you guys are paid employees? Where's something like that?
Oh, the hurtful things that people say.
I'm like, why don't I get paid?
You do. You get paid with a lot of love.
Let's see. I'll tell you what.
Okay. So Richard just texted me on my phone asking, "Where's Boogaloo Shrimp?"
He already came on, Richard. I'm sorry.
You missed him. He talked about breaking 3 and 4. Okay, look at he apparently didn't make it. I don't know why right now. I'm sure I'll find out later. I'm sure he'll message. But he didn't make it for some reason, and I don't know the answer to that right now because I don't know. I'll look one more time and see if he sent a message. And even if he did, nope. Oh well. I'm sure he's eventually have to and say, "Hey, I'm sorry. Whatever, something happened." But it was all people. Okay, so back to Alyssa, the smart ass Alyssa.
You said, where are we going for our M25 show employees Christmas get together? And I said,
wait a minute. Stop there, smarty pants. Now, I meant that so you know it's just us and not everybody like inviting other people.
Yeah,
I didn't know how to say
Melissa.
it. Yeah. No. I meant like people that listen that live in the area. Listen, you can do whatever you want. Bring your man. If you got more than one, I don't give a shit. That's not what I meant.
Bring the mariachis.
And then I respond, employees, ? Are y'all getting paid?
Oh, so Alyssa thinks she's getting swamboozled. We're all getting paid but her.
And you said I meant the 4 of us. And then you said, Alyssa, you get paid with love.
Yes. Yeah.
That's worse than what's that currency? Venezuelan currency they throw in the gutter because it's worth shit.
The crypto.
And then I said, Steve, don't pick the titty bar. Their food is not good.
Yeah, there she goes. Then she's don't pick the boobs or like, oh, okay, shit. What makes you think I'm gonna pick that?
And a few days later, we come on the show. Oh yeah, I love being in the strip club.
I love it.
And we may be going to Hooters.
I put a poll up on Facebook about where we should go. I put Bob's Big Boy, Hooters, and Camelot Arcade and Golf.
I vote Camelot.
Camelot.
Well, everybody
voted
Hooters.
Birthday party for Steve.
Yeah, let's go.
Because we have to buy a package, apparently.
Go Chuck E. Cheese.
No, I finally looked deep in the website. There's like just like a restaurant. You can order food a la carte.
Yes, I don't know. They do have packages like if you go with the birthday party.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've went in there before and sat down on the booths and had pizza.
I've only been there once in 6th grade.
Alyssa, have you been there? Have you been to?
Yes.
Oh, it's just the
just
regular.
Recently, we went miniature golfing.
Yeah, they got little go-karts and they got different things to play.
So it's golfing stuff, then.
I wasn't even thinking.
Well, we know these two are Orange County folks, so
I wasn't thinking of boobs and butt. Alyssa was like, I was going to say, okay, guys, this is where we're going. We're gonna go to the strip.
Spires.
Is that other one?
Spires, salt and pepper.
Kino's. Let's go to Kino's.
And they still have that?
Kino's, yeah.
It's over on Magnolia and La
Palma. Oh. And there's also one on Imperial and La Palma.
Well, here's what happened. I put that Facebook poll. Everybody unanimously.
What a surprise! They all wanted to go to Hooters.
Well, okay, but we can go wherever we want. We don't have to listen. I just was curious what people would think, and that shows you what kind of people listen to this show.
People who hate us.
No, they like boobies. So I don't know. We'll it's not even the place that we could pick because we could do that easy. It's just getting our schedules to where we all can meet.
We all know what Steve's criteria is. Okay, we got to be the only ones in the restaurant. Otherwise, he's going to be upset.
I would prefer that, but hey, I know. I was surprised. We went on Christmas Eve last year to that food place, and that place was packed. Nobody stays home cooking or nothing.
Right? No. You know what? I went on Thanksgiving. We went to a Mexican restaurant for lunch, and it was packed. I'm like, it's Thanksgiving.
Well, I went on Christmas Eve. I was looking for someplace. Not even Christmas. The 25th, but after midnight. So already the 26th. And I went to one of those 24-hour places, and pretty much. And parking lot full. You can look in the windows, all the seats taken. I'm like, fuck. And I went and spent 20 minutes in the Jack in the Box drive-through.
Oh, you just sat at you can sit at the bar at Norm's.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. Yeah, bunch of families in there. I'm gonna be eating by myself. Everybody feeling sorry for me. Fuck that.
No, you're eating with everybody else.
Hey, calm down over there. Shit. You're just telling a story. Calm down.
You're eating with everybody else.
Well, this guy wants me to be a fucking gorilla in the zoo. Take a look at me.
What are you talking about? That's not calling nobody a gorilla.
They're gonna start throwing food at you. Let's feed him.
Throwing grass and throwing stuff.
Might as well be.
Eddie, what is he talking about? I have nothing to do with this.
Steve would know what I'm talking about.
I'd like to be. Yeah, I like to be in a place where we have elbow room and we're not ass to ass with other people. I like to be together with who I want to be with.
Steve's the man who, when he goes.
Well, you know what I mean. Not that kind of ass to ass.
No, he wants to be ass to ass with you. He wants me and Eddie
instead
to be
of saying
away.
like shoulder to shoulder, he's ass to ass.
Okay, well, look at now. We want to get technical, so I'm going to get a little deeper in our last get together. So we go sit down in the place, right? Alberto, Eddie there, and Alyssa's there, and I go, okay, I think I let Alyssa. You can go, ladies first, right? You go sit in. These two almost knocked me over to go sit by her. I was like, what the?
Steve wanted to corner her between the window and the exit to the booth.
It wasn't me. It was. I was just upset I had to wear that mask. When I see those pictures, I got that. I'm the only one wearing it, and I'm the one that don't like to wear it. You guys, I look back on those memories.
Well, I think we
I'm the one that hate the mask. I hated the mask, and I'm the only one that has one on.
We had to walk in with it, and then when we got to sit down. That was back in last year, I guess.
Yes, I remember.
Although give it a few weeks, and we might have to do it again.
Right?
Oh no. So anyway, are we gonna get together or what?
Not take your order.
Oh yeah, she didn't take his order.
She got totally ignored.
Yeah. So these guys. Wait a minute. No, that's right. They took all your orders. They took everything, and they didn't even take. They just walked away.
No. Here's the. She goes to Steve first, and Steve's like, I don't know. Just, you guys order.
Yeah.
I was being a gentleman. I was like, let them order first.
Bullshit.
She had a method. She had an order that she goes.
I'm sure when she goes to the table, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, well, you know what? Next time, I'm not going to be a gentleman. I'm going to say, hey, look here, lady. This is what I want. Forget them. You give me first.
That's the way it works at the restaurant.
That's the way it works.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at
There's
it.
no unless it's
Listen, it was Christmas. I was being a nice guy. Shit, I know I was going to get shit on Christmas. Then they came back and forgot my drink. They gave you guys drinks.
But then too, you didn't even speak up. You're like,
because I thought it was a joke. I thought you guys played a joke on me. You talked to her when I was not around, or said, "Hey, do this." And
I think I had
hey, waitress, I will give you a big tip. Just be an asshole to this guy.
I was waiting for the secret camera to come out. It never came out.
Steve thought we were live on YouTube. Screaming it.
Oh my gosh! So anyway, that was
it was all Steve's fault.
It was not. It was good. Look we could go anywhere you guys want, but it's just our schedules. It's just our schedules.
I think you still owe us Bruce's prime rib.
Oh,
It's closed on Christmas.
We can go
all December. I think it's closed, isn't it? I don't even know where Bruce's is.
Norwalk.
Oh, thanks, Eddie. Eddie didn't hesitate.
You want me to Google it? I can send you the link.
Yeah, you go. I'm sure I'm going to get all the links and the addresses and phone numbers after the show.
The menu.
You can pre-order. You can look at the menu before time.
I want the 18 ounce prime rib.
Oh, they don't have a 2 ounce?
The gristle.
I don't care where we go. Look at Alyssa. You can only go certain days, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The day that I picked was because I thought it would work out, because I thought it was the weekend. Maybe everybody's off that works normal job. It's got normal hours. They're off on Saturday.
Hours.
But that's none of us here. None of us here.
I can go any day as long as it's
early. Man, let them go home early.
I'll tell you what we'll do. So since you guys have been very rude to me on GroupMe, after the show, you guys put the dates a week, like that week of right before Christmas, the 20s.
The 20s?
Yeah, like Christmas is on a Sunday, right?
Sunday.
Yes.
The 25th. So anything before then, the 24th, 23rd, 22nd, 21, or 20th, that week.
22nd, we're doing the...
not the 22nd. Unless you want to do it after. But that's up to everybody's schedule. Just put what days are available. Then we can go to the next step and do the times. Because everything's going to be a headache with this.
It's kind of easy for me. It's going to be the 22nd. So
on our day we do the show?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's going to be a long day for you if it works out.
Yeah, we have to...
listen, we don't even know what's going on with you. We don't know what you do after the show. If you go wild and just run amok, we don't know what you do. So I don't know.
She's charged up. She takes on her man right now. And
she's gonna jump on the back of that ATV and go bouncing around.
Oh my gosh, that's funny you say that, because he just posted that picture. That's what I was hearing noises. I don't know if you see me going like, what's going on? My ring keeps going on. That's what he's doing. He took it out of the garage.
And that sounded like mariachi music.
He's got music on outside. No, Michael Jackson is.
Oh my!
He was listening. I'm like, I hear Michael Jackson. Well, I guess he's outside taking it out.
Well,
taking out the ATV.
He's ready for you. Hey, do me a favor. Wherever we decide to meet, whatever place it is, can he drop you off on that ATV? Can he pull up and drop you off and come pick you up?
You can. Well, I guess you could ride it in the street. I'm like, I don't think you could ride it in the street. But yeah.
Before he drops you off, do a donut in the parking lot with you holding down real tight. He can drop you off.
He won't even stop. I'll just tuck and roll.
Oh no. Take out a few people.
Oh my god, that's funny.
We're gonna have a picnic, guys. Steve.
What?
We don't want to go to a picnic. Look at Alyssa's man's calling.
I know. I hear the music. You don't hear the music?
You bring your own.
He's probably playing music, working on the ATV.
Speaker inside.
Alyssa thinks she's missing, so don't worry. He's not leaving. He's all yours. Don't worry.
I'm hoping he's cleaning the garage.
Oh, whoa. I guess everything isn't so happy in the household. Chores.
Yep.
Okay, so after the show, everybody said the day that it's good for them, and if you could do kind of a time thing, if it's an all-day thing, that way we could get it together, because we have to see each other because we don't see each other all year. Right. Nobody probably knows this. They probably think we see each other all the time. Yeah. There was a time we did. This is before Alyssa came, but we actually were doing the show together.
We as guys, we used to hang out all the time until the bitch moved in.
Unbelievable.
Whoa, who's that?
Me.
Alyssa?
I thought she was leaving.
Oh my! What are you talking about?
I'm just having fun. She gets it.
Is that a song or something? Is that Elton John?
I don't know.
The bitch is back, or what are you talking about? This one went way over my head. Eddie, explain to me.
He's saying that you guys all used to hang out until I came around.
We were all cool hanging
out. So Alberto's hurt. Alberto's hurt that Alyssa came and took us away from you. Now we know what all these questions were coming.
Now the truth comes out. All right.
Alyssa, when
you think
when girls
I'd be offended
do this
with him calling me a bitch, but obviously I'm not. You see how I didn't even flinch? I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, no. Instead, I was waiting for Alyssa to go, what? She just like,
the fuck you talking about?
He said, bitch, that must be me. He must be talking about me.
So who you calling the bitch?
This is why we have Alyssa around. We can have fun with her, call her names. Unlike somebody else, who we had around, make a name in World War III.
So anyway, now I know where all these questions were earlier coming from. So Alyssa, can you help me out here? When a girl, she wants to be chased, and now we know. No. It was us he was talking about. You took us away from him. Oh, boy. All right, guys, we got to get going because I would like to say we'd like to thank Boogaloo, but maybe we could get him on again. I don't know what happened. Hopefully he'll message and say. Yeah, but we got to move on to the next show and 2 more shows in this year, and then we're on vacation.
For how long? You don't know.
Yes, I know, Alberto. I'm just messing around. Calm down over there. At least I told you.
I know.
To get all irritated and underwear all tangled up.
26th.
Yeah.
Eddie, you be quiet. You be quiet, Eddie.
You already told Eddie he ain't gonna show up until.
Eddie does not have no vacation. He never takes nothing. So
I've already made plans.
He already made plans.
One of those around the world cruises. He ain't gonna be showing up.
Oh my god, he's gonna be gone for 3. What are those cruises? 300 days or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Where are you going, to Peru? Better not, Eddie.
He's going to Curacao.
That's a one-way trip right there.
Yeah.
You're going to the Andes.
And if it's a round trip, you're coming back with something missing.
I would say with Peru, just with the president, what's going on. So.
Oh yeah, he just got a
time over there.
Got impeached.
The president of Peru.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got impeached and thrown out.
What was he? Was he the guy behind selling organs? What happened?
Maybe yeah. That woman met the president of Peru.
All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. We went over a little bit. Thanks for tuning in. And this time, No, I don't want to do live streams when we get together. That's our time.
Yeah.
These our pig listeners get to see us all year. I need
We-
time alone.
We just give them a
With
few
you guys.
Yeah, we know.
pictures.
We know you
That's
do.
all they get.
I need time alone with you guys, not myself. Don't worry about me
You
that
know
way.
what? You know these pig listeners. They'll see the live stream. Oh, let's go down to that restaurant.
No, that's why we're not. That's why we don't say where we go,
Mm.
because all Alyssa's friends will show up and cause trouble.
Oh gosh.
All right, guys, we'll see you next week. Don't forget to tune in next Thursday. Kim Beverly is coming on. She hasn't been on a long time. She's kind of been out of the scene for a while because she's doing some new stuff, and she wanted to come on our show first to tell everybody what she's doing. So that was very nice of her. And I'll have her hanging back up again back here, since Alyssa and you guys are worried about it, that you thought I took it down for a certain reason, for
Right.
Boogaloo, or I don't know why you thought. I just didn't. I didn't
Yeah,
stick
to
it back up
placate-
yet.
You had
To
guests.
placate your wife. Okay.
You were told to. You were told
Actually,
to.
I took
You
it
were
down because I
told.
was playing with it. All right.
Oh, boy.
Fuck it. Hey.
It's gonna need a lot more tape to keep it.
Oh jeez, it's gonna be all bent.
It's, it's all. You're gonna
The
see
arms
it.
are all bent.
Her hair's gonna be all messed up and shredded.
Just a hole in her face.
She has a sex hair.
There's like 3 holes in her now.
It's not gonna need any more tape to go back up in the wall.
No tape at all. It just sticks. I just throw it and it sticks on there automatic. All right, we
It's all
gotta get.
starched already.
It's even straighter because before it had a little bend to it. Now that's gonna be stiff as a board.
Steve stretched her out a bit.
So her face is gonna look a lot lighter
Oh my god.
because she's got a tan. It's gonna have that cream. Okay, let's get out of here. All right, guys. We'll see you
Okay.
guys next Thursday.
Oh man.
Oh
All
Lord.
right.
Memories in high school flames. Some good, some bad. Can you remember their names? Light up a smoke on Pomona Street with the long hair rockers. Oh, the memories. Classic cars, big tits and bars. Drinking all night like rock and roll stars. When I play that song, don't it take you back? I got a Fullerton